our 1x12 board cut to 15 inches. Now you can cut this yourself using your hand saw, or if you have a circular saw, but also you could have the hardware stores cut it for you. Next, we need our 1x4 boards. The 1x4 boards, we need to cut 2 pieces at 15 inches. I already have these cut over here, but basically you can use your miter's box and simply place your 1x4 inch lumber in here and cut it at the 90-degree angle. Now, the other major thing we need to cut are the dividers. For the dividers, you don't have to cut the angles if you don't want to. You could have a straight cut, but I kind of like the look of the 45-degree cut lumber that the dividers that show up. So let's cut the 45-degree angles and let's cut out the dividers. 2.5 inches is where we mark our lumber, and you place the board inside your miter box such that your mark for the 2.5 inches aligns with your 45-degree angle right there. So all you need to do is then use your hand saw and start cutting. So here is what we need ultimately in terms of lumber. We need our 15-inch long 1x12 board, 2 15-inch long 1x4 boards, and 4 pieces of 1x4 cut at the 45-degree angle using our miter box. Let's start with our 1x12 board, which is the back of the bale sorter, and one of the 15-inch 1x4 boards. Now this is going to go on here like this, and you can see I place it on there and we're gonna glue it right there. Now, we need to make sure they're permanently attached by nailing them in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to nail it from the back. So I'm going to turn it around, holding it carefully, like that. Now you can use the other 1x4 to kind of support it from this angle so you get the right angle, and while you're nailing it, it stays in its spot. And then we just take our finished nail and now that we have our base attached, we are ready to attach the dividers. To do that, we are going to start off by first placing our end dividers. Then we're going to measure 4 inches for each of our slots. So measure 4 inches and mark the 4 inches on the other end of the base as well. Place your divider. Now the divider is a 3¼ inch, 3/4 of an inch thick. So we will measure another 4 inches from the end of that divider all the way here. So we also mark the other end of the base. And our divider goes right here. So now we have 3 slots of 4 inches width each. Now it is time to attach them. So we start off with the end dividers, and we use the same way we attached the base. We add the wood glue to the back and to the bottom. place it on there, okay, and nail it from the back. Now that we have attached the bottom, we can turn it over, use our other piece of 1x4 as support, and nail in from the back. Now that we have both our ends attached, we need to attach the dividers in the middle. So remember, we made these marks at 4 inches each, and we also made a mark all the way to the end. So all we're going to do is draw a line from this mark all the way down. This is going to be our reference for when we have to nail it in from the bottom. We take our wood glue, keep our out the mark of 4 inches. Do the same thing, turn it around. Now you know that the lines here and the dividers on this side of the line, so you can estimate exactly where you need to nail. Now that we have this divider in, we turn it over the same way. Use our board to keep it stable. And we use our line from here to get an estimate of exactly where our dividers are. So now I have all 4 dividers in here ready for the next step. Next thing we're going to do is attach the board in the front to create the fence, which goes in just like that. And we do the same thing. We use wood glue and nails and nail it right in. So we're going to put the wood glue across all of these boards that you see in the front, everywhere that the front board is going to touch. And we put our board alloy here.